Oakley dokley. Hopefully this stream doesn't get cut off by the storm again. Yesterday's did. Gonna go ahead and share it to the Discord just in case anybody wants to chill. Not sure how long I can stream for, but please join if you care to. Okay. Sweet. So I think I was done here. The only thing was Gideon closed his doors on me.
The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I'll see you again.
Okay. Twin maiden husks. Oop. Very weird. Yeah. Who the hell is this? Oh, I see. Be right back. Okie dokie. That'll probably happen again soon. More than likely. God, I hate how they go all transparent. Purple seems unique, but I could be wrong. It's bizarre. Oh, what the hell? You can see their feet. Wonder if you can see anything else in there. The hell? Can't break them? Twin maidens? Oh. Well, I was thinking, like, whose maidens would these have been? But we do have Marika and Radagon. I don't know. That's a weird one. I don't know. Oi! Knock, knock. think everyone's
Always good to see. So,
all spoken to. One more check on Fia, and then I need to check my quest lines. Oh.
Humanity have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, but God is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
What did he do? I mean, for once he's not banging and causing all that racket.
You, is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot. But my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Huh. He doesn't care if Roderica hears.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Because she represents Marika to him. She's like holding a little spirit. I love that. So cute. Ophia. I think she's all done though.
I am pleased to... Would you like me? The blessing is still a... Would you like to...
Always. Always.
Closer.
Mind the sharp bits.
You are so... very warm.
Oh.
Dear Roger likes to talk of it when abed. The ancient plot. Assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. Dear Roger, the ancient plot. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy.
They were Smiths.
Dear Roger, the ancient plot.
Demigods.
The first of the demigods.
Oh, first
was
of the
slain.
demigods.
The black knives,
But still,
along with the
they went on like a killing spree, right? Because there's all these other soulless demigods in the mausoleums. So why were they only half killed as well? I don't know. Oh, what's up, G? What up? I'm trying to figure out why there are so many demigods who are soulless. Like, does that mean that the Black Knives went around carving half centipedes into multiple demigods? I don't know what to think of that. And then we also have those in the Land of Shadow. I don't even want to go there yet. Got a long way to go. Oh. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I've ever looked at this door. Are they 3 different symbols? No. I don't really know how much there is to see there. 6 seats. What's their little neck thingy? They make noise? Was the only one with the broken curse mark because of Ronnie. The others became corpses instead of stinky fish. Yeah, but like, they're soulless. They're half dead. The modeling that's on Stormvale is also on them. That can't be a coincidence, right? It's weird how they make noise. I've never noticed that. Just so bizarre.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will.
There are so many layers of filtration between the greater will and us.
To welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you. Great Elden Ring.
She's like channeling.
Order. Anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind, to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Let the words of the fingers.
She has a completely different voice when she's channeling. And I'm gonna have to recheck that dialogue, but I think she attributed grace to the greater will.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer.
That's a weird
The
part.
fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
It just implies that our character's like, ugh, whoa, I don't want that. Land of Shadow is interesting that they can be remembered. That's really interesting, actually. That that indicates that the Shadow Tree is not as cut off from the Erd Tree as we might think.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished.
She was to wed one of her children?
The fingers speak. The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left. Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring
Including
of Queen
Renala's.
Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
She said all of them. Not Golden Lineage, not Radagon's and hers. All of them, including Renala's.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel tainted by the strength of their rune, and so grace was Listen, the greater will has long tarnished, shown
Direct offspring.
of Queen Marika. Godric the
Yeah,
Grafted
that's a wild line.
now go forth.
Weird. I mean, it says it plain and clear. That's why. Can we even see the Elden Ring? Where do you see the Elden Ring? Is it just at the title screen? I could swear there was a way to see the Elden Ring somewhere. Missed. Soulless means the absence of their consciousness, whatever spark that animated them. Rani has hers. The only difference between the demigods and Godwyn is that Godwyn's meat is still alive. Also, I'm not convinced Rani has hers. I think Rani is in heavy quotations. Rani. On the face of it, that shouldn't be possible unless they were always one and the same. But they're clearly not one and the same. So it's either that the Amber Egg is more important than we think and has somehow a piece of America within it, or like divinity is retroactive, and they were born as non-demigods, but then when Radagon became a god and became Marika, that their blood was imbued with divinity retroactively. It's hard to say, but I suspect the Amber Egg has more to it than we really get, maybe.
Ah, you appear. Well then. May
I
the
think
gods
that's
reward.
everything. Until maybe... Does Nefeli reset if I go here? And then Gideon as well? Oh. Or does she go straight to Liurnia? Yeah, she's probably in Liurnia. Unless she's still here. But I like how he closed his doors when she got here. He just couldn't bear to face her.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then I bid you welcome, as a true member of the Round Table. I am known as Gideon Ofnir, as a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. I am accumulating knowledge, to be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
What does that mean?
You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard
Allow me to
Bearers.
help you do my
We of the
work
Round
for
Table
me.
know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the volcano manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
So about Morgoth, he can project himself as Margit through a golden illusion. And that illusion can also manifest from a commoner like we see outside Leyndell. And I think this is speaking to Marika's ability to project Radagon, potentially. It's possible. Let me go look at what y'all are talking about. Why are the Hornsent fans of gold, but don't seem to have much to do with the red gold of the Primordial Crucible? I don't know that they don't, because those runish arcs that they wield and the barbed weapons, all of that's kind of red gold. All of it's kind of copper colored. If not, then the Hornsent specifically worship a golden crucible. Only mention of it in the game. It's always bugged me. I really don't know how to explain it, and I think it's an important clue towards the transition of red gold crucible to the Erd tree. I think Marika projecting Radagon is certainly a possibility. That's a real Odin move. Oh, nice. I don't really know much about Odin.
I understand you've been speaking to Nefeli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace.
Oh, you're such a
Though
good
a mere
guy.
axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
I think that, like Elden Stars, those arcs have the orange tint of typical gold. I don't know, man. It could be, but they look a little too orange for gold. But you could be right. I might have one, actually. Actually, I like these weapon setups. Let's see, is it a great spear? And then also Midra's. Give me a wall. That's pretty damn orange, bordering on red, man. Also, I really don't think this is wood. But then again, you know what is wood? This. This is wood. I need light. That's blood. Then again, red gold is likely referring to blood. Spiraling around a central shaft, Jay. Look at how it glimmers. It's almost surely amber or something akin to runes or amber. The handle glimmering like that. This thing looks... Dude, it was so cool last night discovering the Mantle of Thorns works. I wonder if this makes Mantle of Thorns stronger. Probably not. Okay, off to Liurnia. I think. Let me go check the quest log. NPC, or no, all NPC quests. There she blows. Praise whoever this Reddit poster is. Stormville Castle, yada yada. Okay, meet Hyetta. I did that last night. Bach. Tops. And then go to the East Liurnia coast. Looks like. Go check the chat. Zip. Older Hornsent stuff like the Bird Warriors are lighter gold when you'd think they'd be closer to the Primordial Crucible. One thing that I don't think has an answer you might have something is why the mimic tears we see on the surface are disguised as one thing and then turn to another. Instead of turning into a silver tear / tarnished shaped mimic tear. Okay, so the only one I've come across so far was the Rune Bear. And Rune Bears, I'm already thinking, are human metamorphosis. I could be wrong, but they have Dragon Communion eyes. And we know Dragon Communion is about metamorphosis. And you know me and my bats and rats thing. So, is Bach gone? No. Precious Bach.
The seamster at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
So basically, if a bear was a bear and then used a silver tear to become a commoner. I don't know why it would do that other than to just hide. I think what needs to happen is I need to look at more, like all of them, and see if there's an overreaching pattern that repeats. That's probably going to be true for most things. Oh, need the hood. Do I have mantle on? No, I took it off. Boo. I have like heavily holy oriented stuff, so I should probably use this. Church of Irith. Why are there different names for America? Church of Ele. Church of Irith. Aren't there golden centipedes at this one? No? Toes. Go read some more of y'all's comments. Instead of turning into a silver tier, yada yada. On the note, all the Crucible stuff, I think it could certainly be implying that the Crucible Knights are older than the Horn Scent, or at the least have reverted to older practices. Oh, dude, something I was thinking of regarding Crucible Knights is that the Leonine used the stomp into the double swing that the Crucible Knights do. So there's some sort of connection there beyond just, oh, they're involved with the Crucible. You know, it's like they use similar techniques. And that seems to be pointing to something much more meaningful than just, oh, they have spiritual energy, like from the Crucible. Southeast of Liurnia is really interesting. Sweet, I'll check that out. Got omens seeming to be trying to read books in there. I know for sure there's a burning corpse that transforms into a giant worm face. That's fucking weird. Ele can mean oak tree. Irith can mean wind. Ooh. Storm. My man, my man.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes.
Primeval sorcerer tops.
I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation,
Gold eyes, notably.
I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Just like mine. Of course, of course, of course.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
You'll have your time. Interestingly, he does know the art. Granted to sorcerers who depart from the academy to embark on a journey. I think these all have the same thing. Nope. Even during the blackest nights, sojourns underground. Sorcerer's side. Because they are within. Fend off large groups. Fools often roam in packs. It's interesting.
Thank you, kind soul, for learning my paltry sorceries. I never imagined that a bluntstone like myself would have the chance to play teacher. Apologies, I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit.
Please do.
You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here.
A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
That's weird. You just popped out and then they sealed it?
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery, but still, my place is at the academy. You've taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well, that is something.
Fellow
Selen was
primeval
well known.
sorcerer?
The most promising sorceress in the history of the academy. I followed her at school. But there may as well have been an ocean between us. But Selen was expelled from the academy, accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers, under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
He doesn't. And he develops his primeval sorcery. Primeval, 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 primeval. And also, it's far more effective than even Eternal Darkness. Future generations will learn. They will know the foolishness of the sneering sorcerers who ridiculed this theory, little realizing that it was in fact a discovery worthy of a new conspectus of the Academy. So is that to say that primeval sorcerers are the founders of Conspectus? To me, that would say that Wilhelm founded Herodos, however you say it. This is his helmet, and he has the dulled glintstone that resembles the memory stones of the Black Moon. And he glimpsed the primeval current. So I wonder if all these dudes did the same. Do that. Yeah, he's awesome. All those ancient tarnished are super interesting, and weirdly enough, I was drawing a correlation between. Look, I was thinking Celians, Arcarians, and the reason for that is this. And this. It's the same staff, just without the Carian blue. It's the exact same staff. I forgot what I had right there. Oh yeah, that other sword that I'll probably never use. Endure is too good. Let's see. Let me read some stuff. Totally get the depressing vibe of Elden Ring. I'm a FromSoft fan, but I kind of wish this time more NPCs would have survived. Like it would have been cool to see Raya Lucaria and Leyndell fill up with NPCs as the game went along. I said this forever ago, so I'm sure you haven't seen it, but I theorized that Haima was suppressed due to their spells being locked away. And they were meant to quell conflict, so if you want a world of conflict, you wouldn't want them around. Oh, that's cool. I guess I will... I don't even think you can head east from here. Is this the... Oh wait, you were talking about this one. Cliff Bottom Catacombs. I'm usually a perimeter checker, so I'm just gonna go check the perimeter. Golden rune inside human skull. Oh! I am still blind, unfortunately. This should be the last day that I'm completely blind. I will have my eyes again soon. I do kind of want to be on the East Coast. Not in real life. You can keep it. Are these the ones that fly? Damn! The wombo combo! Alright, I'm gonna get wrecked. It's just so good. Damn you. Oh, wow. It's so weird. And yes, purple flowers are by graves. Pink flowers are by poison. Or Kagare in general, perhaps. Blue usually means water or magic, so blue is going to be all over Liurnia. Need to be productive. Cool, man. Have fun. Thanks for stopping by. I think there's only literally 2 or 3. Yeah. Is that really all that's here? A warming stone? And those who live in death are the seed of the sun, and warming stones have the warmth of the sun. So I wonder if there's a connection there. And it's also right by a tree. Sun being absorbed into the tree. Just like another tree we know of that has done something similar. Just little tiny clues like that are all over. Kind of love that kind of stuff. Arteria leaf is interesting. I've been trying to note all the locations for these. That's a very interesting spot. Hello. A lot of Rancor sorceries. Casting with a scythe. And an Academy scroll. What's that, key item? Shake some thugs? Hell yeah, brother. Alright, bro. See you later. Boop. Scroll of the Academy of Raya Lucaria, the Glintstone Sorcerer's place of study. Can be given to a learned sorcerer. Great Glintstone Shard. They're all the same. The unworthy... Oh, it's just these two. The unworthy of the Stone Crown typically end their brief journey into sorcery here, which is to say at 16 intelligence. It gives a nice idea for what most people are capable of. Oh wow, even the failed sorcerers are at 15. Yeah, they're at 21 and they're failed sorcerers. Damn, son. So even the guys who get to this point, I wonder if that is super lore intensive or kind of just stats, but that's a fun thing to look into. Where are those rocks you're talking about by Stormvale? Over there? Or that was Jay. Yeah, shit. Fuck it. That sounds fun. I've never done that. Can I get there from here, though? Probably not. Oh, yeah! Tally-ho! Lots of herba. Herba. Am I not herbally enough for the herbal club? Bwong. Can I use one more heal? No. So where are we? Cool. I have never been this way. What's going on over here? Raya Lucaria. Ah, Highlander. Found him. They're all chilling by golden sunflowers. Wonder if they're just a little patrol or... I don't really say much. Oh, patrol, you say? See, all these blue flowers are probably not going to mean much in Liurnia because there's so much water everywhere. And magic. But they do appear to be leading down this path, so might find a magical item down here. Or at least a sign of a magical battle. Who was that, a puppet? Oh no. So he was pulling a caravan. So there should 100% be... Oh, phone call. Be right back. Okay. That was interesting. A tree spear. I didn't expect that. I was expecting a magical item, but maybe those flowers were just saying that the Knights of the Cuckoo were fighting, trying to get this treasure. Where the helly? Oh. What was it again? Oh, the tree spear. Great spear. Here we go. Golden spear with tree-like design, wielded by the knights employed as palace guards in the royal capital, requiring superior dexterity to wield. This great spear can perform consecutive thrust attacks. Sacred Order. Oh, Golden Order fundamentalism. Interesting. That kind of looks like wood. That's pretty. Kind of looks like wings. It's probably supposed to be leaves, like those are. Huh. Fundamentalism, huh? Interesting. Oh, cool. Damn, this thing's kind of dope. What? How have I never used this thing? I'm totally using this. I'm supposed to cross the bridge heading to Limgrave? Probably to Stormvale. It seems like Godric's just collecting valuable shit. But then Morgott is aligned with Godric because Morgott's Knights Cavalry guard multiple places in Limgrave, and they guard another caravan which is heading into the consecrated snowfields with Flowing Sword. So what the fuck is that all about? Morgott and Godric are aligned? That doesn't seem right. Why would Morgott be sending Godric this tree spear unless they're aligned? But those blue flowers did lead somewhere. So when you see flowers like these specifically, they are saying something. Not these little random ones. Oh wait, that's a Roa. But there are other flowers that are random and not meaning anything. Like these. All of these flowers are random. They don't mean shit. Oh. I'll come back over here. Ooh, bats with golden runes. Or bat wings making balloons. Fallen Farum ruins. Can you give me in the head? Son of a bitch! Damn. There we go. Oh, yeah. Golden Rune 6, the same one you get from bats. Did it have a dog in it? Or did they not drop anything? The hell? Did it drop a dog? No way, right? They just don't have anything. Unless there's a dog at the bottom of this one. Nope. That spell is insane, actually, for how cheap it is. Cuckoo Glintstone. There is a dog nearby. What the fuck? That miss? Dude, one dog under a balloon, another dog under a balloon. That's kind of weird. See if that pattern repeats again. 2 is weird, but not necessarily a pattern. 3 is a whole ass pattern. Alley ho, torrent. Alley fucking ho. Oof. Stormhawk, Farum. Nice little vantage point here. See if you miss anything. Doesn't look like it, but I'll probably still backtrack and go on the other side of the road. What the hell? That's a lot of dudes. I wonder if Discus can reach over there. So close. Hopefully I don't die. Not everybody talks, but everybody lies. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. I love that song. I wish I could put music on for streams, but YouTube is gay. YouTube is so gay. It's so gay. I don't even know why about it. Whoa! Holy fuck! Holy fucking new picture, Batman. Click. Damn, that's a good ass picture. Damn. Fates of the moon and the Erd tree conjoined. Radagon's entire mission for Renala. Why is it necessary? Why did he need Carian fate binded? Or rather, she. Why did Marika need that? That was the explicit purpose of Radagon's Liurnian wars, was binding fate, Carian fate. And Carians go with this whole Highlander theme that's going on in Limgrave. Carians are also from the mountaintops, just like the Highlanders are. Damn, can you really get down there like that? That's fucking awesome. I kind of want to try. Do have a Grace nearby. See how far this goes. This goes a long way. Oh, I could just get down there like that. Kind of want to go up here where it starts going down and then head left to go back up. Just to explore everything. I could just go here and go back up. That's what I'll do. But yeah, so with the Carians and the Highlanders, the Highlander thing is the whole like blue and red thing. That's why the Highlanders with their 8-pointed star become Cuckoos, who are blue and red. That's why they have blue and red. That's also why Carians, who are Highlanders, have blue and red. Damn, this armor looks fucking good. This used to be my main armor. Yep. But fuck Ronnie. Fuck fake Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? She ain't real. Ain't no Ronnie. Oh, that looks fucking nice. Where be? So Smith script is being directly linked to fingerprints and swirling vortexes of darkness. Because the Smith script of the Night Claws is specifically fingerprint. Oh, 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 oh. As you can see. And then they appear in darkness instead of fiery ash. These are so fucking cool. Head west. Wasn't there a Farum ruin I missed? I think I saw these two, but not this one. I want that though. And the stone sword monument. Is that a spirit over there? I'm so blind. Death. Red flowers. Fresh battle. Ah, the puppets. The puppets besiege us. Who is us? Who are you? Raya Lucarian sorcerer? No, because Raya Lucaria has puppets. So Raya Lucaria is the puppets. Who is being besieged? It's Raya Lucaria Cuckoo fighting very dark blue puppets, which are probably Carian. And we know Pydia does his puppet stuff. So this is a Carian battlefield against Raya Lucaria. Oh my god, insane. Dude, this weapon is insane. Who threw that magic? Where did that come from? Is it a cuckoo glintstone? Where does this go? The celestial hand. It probably just goes like here or somewhere around here. I gotta hit it. So the Nox have a portal in Purified Ruins, which leads straight to Raya Lucaria's front gates. And even though it's a Nox portal, it could have been built by Carians. Where was it? Purified Ruins? Where was I? Oh, here. And it was pointing at all. Oops. Oh, oops. I didn't know I had my sound on my stream right there. Oopsie poopsies. I should have got headphones where I can hear stuff outside of the headphones. That's what I've always had, and this time I went with the cheap ones. This marks Melania's southward march. The blade of Mikola and her clean-wrought knights. Grant her wings never to be clipped. The fuck is Melania doing in Liurnia? And under Mikola's orders, most likely. Why is Mikola sending Melania here? The fuck? Hold on, I gotta mark this spot. Stone Sword Monument would be... that thingy? Gotta start making more of these markers. Okay. I don't know where I get the Shabriri grape for her when she's here, though. Let me check the NPC quest and see if it says. It says... Stormville Castle, Liurnia. Hayata is it purified on the shore of East Liurnia and find the hidden floor in the center. Oh, cool. Can fucking do. So there is a lot of fallen farm ruins here. Brr. I don't know why. Just had to do it. Put your shit on blast. I still got love. What was that? Bastard. Oh shit. Holy render, Batman. Oh! Could go there. That could be cool. So I know I need to go down this a little bit more just so I know I've gone everywhere. And I'll come back to that. Gotta be methodical with the exploration. Oh, hey. Oh, Okay, we're gonna go. I left off having explored just about right here. So, done about that much. And I did all of this. Stillwater Cave. So, Stillwater says stagnation. Melania's Stone Sword Monument is right there. I wouldn't be surprised to find poison in this place. Bats who have females that can throw poison. Arteria leaf is weird. Arteria leaves are not common. Finding them is... I'm not sure what's going on with them yet, but I just want to link them to Giant's Blood. And I think the other one... The troll wasn't too far, but it's hard to say what that other one was. Brother! Die! God, I hate bats so much. Is that root resin? No, bat. Okay, I'll probably go here and explore that, so I know I've just done around this rock. Blue, what are we saying? Ah, it led me here, to a magical item. The flowers always mean something. Crystal bud. Let's make sure they don't lead anywhere else. No, that's where they were leading. I love those! They're like little trails. Uh-oh. Well, this is all water, so this may just mean water. Although it's gonna lead me to the cave, I bet. Well, there's another one of these. It led me to another flower, I suppose. Where is the cave? Oh, it's up the cliff. A turtle and roa fruit. Do you make anything with the two of them? Yep. Pickled turtleneck. They're like, hey, have some pickled turtleneck. Pickle. poison. Kagare. Ooh. They marked the way. What the helly again? Oh my god! And it marked this guy? That's kind of weird. That's a little weird. Oh, hey. Oh, Ah, it unlocked. Son of a bitch. That's kind of cool. Does he have chains on him? No, it's just grass. Dude, this is so lucky. This is awesome. Oh! Oh! Damn! These guys are the gnarliest fucking enemies. Look at their little teeny pinchers. Bye. Dude, that move is fucking nasty. Nasty, nasty. Weird that the ones in Morn have more tentacles than others. I haven't seen that repeated ever again. Well, I'm also barely in the Liurnia, but no other jellyfish have those extra tentacles that these guys do. So, we expect to see poison. Melina? Nah. I was just thinking it's been a hot minute. Killed Godric. Mushroom Men, maybe? Oh, yep, poison immediately. Poison swamp, poison. So, what are the traces of Melania here? There's crystal cave moss here. That's used to heal the rot, I believe. Yep. It's used in rot healing. It's always used in outer god healing, I think. Yep. 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 Oh, wait. That should count, but it doesn't. So, I don't know if I have anything there, but for these three, there's definitely something there. Interesting that the thing that cures it is centipedes. So I guess the golden centipedes show up where there is Deathblight influence on either the church or because these Eyes of Yellow and Sacramental Blood. Well, Sacramental Blood. What the fuck is Sacramental Bud curing rot for? Are those Melania's buds? Aren't those Miquella's? Are they implied to be Miquella's, right? From a child? Youthful Sacramental Blood. An immature bud. And then the Blood Burgeon, probably at the very... no? It looks very, very similar. It's red and yellow tipped. It's not yellow-tipped, but it's almost certainly Mikola's. But the fact that his heal rot is interesting, I guess it makes sense. He is trying to heal rot, but usually it's the thing that, like, is a result of... So, like, frenzy lands, it grows in frenzy-stricken lands. And then poison. Great, dragonfly head. Alright, maybe I have these boluses wrong. They don't even inflict poison. Blood cum. Land octopus ovaries are wild items. They are wild items. I guess that works because when you have blood loss, you have too much blood, and when you use a land octopus ovary, it absorbs the blood, because that's what they're for. When you're too cold, you use crab eggs, which warm from the inside. When you're rotted, you have something that fights the rot, Mikola's blood. When you're poisoned, you eat a dragonfly head? Long believed to have the ability to neutralize poisons. Well, there you have it. I love craftable lore. Slumbering eggs cure sleep. Why would that be? Why would a... Oh, the smell of eggs in the morning! Oh my god. I love that. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah! Slumbering eggs wake you up because of the smell of eggs in the morning. I'm hungry, baby. Scramble me up. I'm ready to wake up. I smell that. I'm getting up. So, a spirit and Trina's blood. You stab Trina's blood, possessed by a spirit. What does the dew gem come into play? Dew gems are fate. They're like absorbing starlight fate. Glows at night. That's my read on dew gems and arcane dew, at least. What else needs arcane dew? There we go. Outer god stuff. They're not establishing blood loss as outer god ailment, but it's the only one that makes sense for the Mother of Truth. And they all have blights afflicted with them, or associated with them, that they inflict. And blood loss is hers. So this really should have Dukist Herba and Crystal Cave Moss. That is almost for sure an oversight, in my opinion. Because that has to be what these are saying. It's fate in the starlight of the Dukist Herba. It's Crystal Cave Moss for whatever reason. That is a good question. Laced with fine crystals. Might have something to do with ancient life residing in crystal. Possesses unique medicinal properties due to the crystals or as a sign of the crystals. Damn, I love craftable lore. How much more can I go into that? Nah, that's good for those. I could do that all day. Need to have a craftable lore stream just dedicated to that. What are you eating? What do you represent, beast man? Fuck ton of these guys. But I mean, I could have called that. Their spell is actually nasty. We should get that. It's a Rancor too because it's seeking. So they're channeling the spirits within the Kagare, within the death. So we know a lot of death happened here, or Melania will have traces here. Dude, look at it all. There's so much. I'm gonna stay up top for as long as I can. I can't believe people go through this game without a torch. I genuinely don't know how it's possible. It is so incredibly dark. Look at this shit. Do they just have their brightness all the way up all the time? Both budding cave moss and crystal moss, notably. Oh! Oh! I didn't have his armor. That's galleries, and I think also the necromancer. Oh, female. Alright. Golden Rune 6, just like the ones you get from the Batwing balloons, which proves they're Batwings. Let's eat a dragonfly head real quick. Dude, that's so cool. I love having the inside knowledge on craftables. Serpent arrows. Now those are pretty interesting if I recall correctly. Wherefore art thou, serpent arrow? Curved to resemble a flying snake, used in tandem with the serpent bow. Loyal minions of the formless serpents. Their fangs are daubed with deadly poison. So we've got a spiral connecting to divinity. We've got snakes, which are Mesmer adjacent, Rykard adjacent, and what else? There's a really weird depiction in the Raven Mounts who have poison on their medallion. Goddamn bloodstain. Two snakes eating their tails. So that's weird. They tie into snakes somehow, but I mean, I guess it makes sense with an assassin using poison. So you can't fall down and reach this place. You have to go down that path from up top. Deep in the cave is formless serpents who use the serpent bow a malformed bow in the shape of a pair of poisonous snakes. Again, Raven Mount imbues arrows with poison through pagan magic, revealing its true worth when used with poison-infused arrows. It's like Mesmer had some assassins back in the day. And that red is interesting. Are they also... Oh no. Well, let me see if I can... Oh. Oh. Interesting they have gold eyes. It's almost for sure related to Mesmer. Nothing interesting on the handle. So, Rancor. Well, it doesn't have a... Jesus. I didn't know there's that many of them. Yeah, there's no skull, so I don't know if you can call it Rancor, because there's other sorceries that are seeking that don't have skulls. Man, that poison is so nasty. I guess I should just stay poisoned at this point. I don't think they bleed. You know what probably wrecks them? Their own shit. Oh, it does way more damage with the melee. Poison Bloom. Lots of bats. There's not a whole lot of interesting items so far. This is probably the boss, yeah. Lots of poison blooms. Oh shit. Is there any fire? Oh yeah. I was gonna say, when is the crit? I wish it looked just a little bit more human. Just a little bit more. More golden runes. But you know what they are doing? They're having a lot of bats in here, and they're having a lot of golden runes in here on human corpses, and so you'll be getting golden rune drops from the bats. And I think they're trying to tell you, like, brother, these weren't always bats. Oop. So those little things are their babies. That's how they propagate. see them down there. Those are probably the ones that get birthed first. And maybe this is also a subtle way of saying this is how birth happens, especially Erd Tree birth. Being born at the foot of the Erd Tree as a bud, and like Melania is drawing that picture for us as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Millicent. Then again, this is supposed to be Melania's cave, so maybe it's setting up for Millicent's lore. Little buds from the Miranda. Oh shit, I'm about to get wrecked. See how many hits it takes. 3? Damn, 4. They have a high stance. And really low crit time. Ooh. Yeah. I was just wanting like more of a face. More of a face inside there. It almost looks like horns too, in a weird way. That would draw a relationship to the Crucible if those were horns. Which makes sense. And the fact that the flower is a part of the Crucible, I think, says that, like, there's no mushroom Crucible aspect. It's flora and fauna, but mushrooms are neither. Can't remember which way I came from, honestly. I'm completely lost. I gotta start rainbow stoning. I'm rainbow stoned. Glowstone. It is dark as fuck. Okay, I think I explored everything. Went down that secret path that most people would probably fall before they get to because, well, no, you can tell there's a gap there. Is that something I didn't get up there? Let me see if that's an item. No, it's a sign. Goddamn signs. Should probably go offline. Can I do that from here? Online enabled? No. Play online? Oh, launch setting. Yeah, let's fucking switch that. Although it is funny sometimes. It's kind of funny seeing... And I do get the random heals from my messages, which would be right about now. That'd be great. Heal me. Golden grass, I don't know, probably doesn't mean anything. Damn, more of you? Damn, this place is big. So much death. Why is there such a vast amount of death here? The crazy war she had here. I think poison swamps are almost always a sign of, like, a big-ass battle. Why are they... Is this prayer? Mushroom staff. It's a big-ass staff. Also, again, not spider webs. Mushrooms. Mycelium. Not spider webs. Anytime you think you see spider webs, check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's mycelium. Mushroom in the roots. Mushroom messengers. Look at the mold on their heads. It's cool. I need to take a picture for all the doubters. Mycelium. Mycelium. Are you celium? Because I see him. Perfect. He landed perfectly. Couldn't have asked for a better landing. Not a single hint of face. Although there is cloth covering it, so. They're just dead bodies wrapped in cloth that have completely become overrun with mushrooms. Messengers of the plants. Transmuters of death. But also, poison and frenzy are being tied together a lot. And there's a lot of orange on this guy. That might be a frenzy take, but I've noticed it in Rykards, and I've noticed it in Weeping. How do you make that? Poison Bloom, right? I do believe. Yep. I am curious as to who is going to be here. Oh, that makes sense. Inflicts the rot with his straight sword. Other than that, just badass. Who would Clean Rot Knights have been fighting here? Other than Carians. Or Raya Lucaria. Is this the great golden host that Radagon had with him? Oh shit, he had Clean Rots with him. How could he have been backed by Mikola? That doesn't make any sense. That couldn't have been it. When did this shit happen? Dude, he kicks ass. When did this happen? Why are Clean Rot Knights in Liurnia? Why did Mikola send Melania here with Clean Rot Knights? Do they clean poison swamps? Damn, these sound dope. These headphones have a lot of bass, and that's a lot of bass. It's all about that bass, about that bass. It's like straight up thunder. holding a winged sword insignia. A talisman depicting a raised prosthetic blade, an honor bestowed upon the knights who fought alongside Melania the Severed. Dude, she was here herself, man. The wings symbolize Melania and her undefeated prowess. Though she never knew relief from the accursed rot she was born into, her blade was forever beautiful and relentless. So her blade was probably made by Mikola and his unalloyed gold, since it never got rotted. And EG can do that smithing technique as well. There's no way Melania was here fighting Carians. It had to have been Raya Lucaria. Because what other faction would be here? Unless they were just here cleaning poison swamps. Dude, it's under Stormveil. All of the poison is under Stormveil. That makes perfect sense. Everything is under the grafting. That's why all this is here. That's why Melania was sent. Because of Godric. Okay. The map to the rescue. Gotcha. I see. Now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Man, this playthrough is dope, man. I've never seen any of this shit on any of my playthroughs through this game. There's so much stuff I haven't seen before on this playthrough. It's crazy. It's so cool. It's like a big ass fucking puzzle. Just a massive, massive puzzle, dude. A 5-year puzzle. That's crazy, dude. Miyazaki is insane. He is actually insane. But in the best way ever. This game is fucking a masterpiece. I wouldn't blame him for not wanting to make anything else, man. He fucking did it. Let's see what these flowers lead to. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Every time. So far in Liurnia, the blue flowers lead to crystal buds. So much poison. So many battles were fought here. Oh, you know what? These guys have all the poison, and that's how they keep the water clean. They're filtering out all the Kagare and keeping the water clean. It's land squirt lore! Awesome. They're little cleaner dudes. I shouldn't kill them. Now I never want to kill these guys again. They look nasty, but they're actually like some of the coolest dudes in the game. They're like, hey bro, I'm not trying to fight you. I am literally just cleaning the water. Those poor bastards. Can't believe I've been killing them. Now I know what to look for though when they're around stuff. Like that tomb they're around in Dragon's Burnt Ruins. Right outside here, there is a tomb. Right here. Right near where Agiel is. And I believe it has an arteria leaf. And there's like a ton of land squirts around it. So whoever was in there has a lot to purify. And an arteria leaf is there, and we've been finding... arteria leaf is blood. Right? It's hot blood. Dark red leaves with thick, swollen veins. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins, stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Well, maybe not hot. It doesn't mention heat. What is it? Let me Google this and see if it's used for anything involving heat. Arteria leaf. Elden Ring. I guess I'll leave it on the picture. Okay, what do you craft with these? Craftable lore. Exalted flesh, uplifting aromatics, and blood boil aromatics. So it doesn't have anything to do with heat. It's not the blood of giants. It's just blood. That's what it's saying wherever it grows. Is blood. A delicacy in the Badlands. Exalted flesh at the top of Farum ruins on coastal caves island behind a dragon communion and a dead ancient dragon. Badlanders killed ancient dragons just like Knight Eastfon with his ancient dragon scale armor. And they ate exalted flesh while doing it. And they did it in Farum. I wonder if Farum was landbound when Eastfon was around. What are these saying? Where are you leading me? I think I've already... It's probably another crystal bud. Yep. It was right there. Glintstone fireflies. Okay. Firefly whose glowing tail has hardened into glintstone. Alas, now that its tail is glintstone, it can no longer beguile potential mates. Oh. Oh. That's an interesting item. Man, I love craftable lore. So, you give up your ability to rebirth if you become glintstone. This is talking not just about people, but about the stars themselves. Stars can't procreate. Stars can't give birth, and yet they contain the essence of life. And so they just have to come down and smash into Earth, and that's how Astel has all his little ruin fragment worm boys, little chains of balls. That's how Astel brings about the Alabaster Lords, the smithing stones, and likely those were living stone that were forged into ancient dragons. That's an interesting item. Very interesting item. Can't believe I've never seen that either. To see with eyes unclouded by grace. Aw, man. Why are they aggressive? I don't like them as much anymore. They quickly have gone from super cute to really annoying. You, my friend, you hit hard. Good lord. Oh! Forgot about that. That's fucking dope. So I'll need to double back and do all of this. And then probably head back over to the East Coast. and then see what these blue flowers lead to. Unless they were supposed to be leading here. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter.
Shabriri.
Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
What is your inventory? A light. Living stone. Crystal darts. Resistance to magic. The Shatter Shard arrow. Does that do bleed? This is a very interesting one. What kind of astrologer were you? A shield and an S-stock. And then he had a bow, but Shabriri didn't get it. They read fate in the stars and are said to be heirs of the glintstone sorcerers. But alas, the night sky no longer cradles fate, because it was usurped by Radagon. Fettered by the Golden Order. Everyone's is guided by this one star now. Why is it that the Greater Will sends two different forms of fate-bearing entities? Three, actually. Matir, and then like, it was like, nah, that's fucking dumb. I don't like her. Send this gold motherfucker. And he was like, nah, those guys are kind of dumb too. Let's smack them with some Astals. The Greater Will is wildin'. Greater Will is wildin' out here. I was looking at Shatter Shard and Spellproof and Crystal Dart. Those glintstone fireflies. So as an astrologer fighting sorcerers. Crystal darts and what was it? I'll figure it out. Shatter Shard arrows. The hell are those? There we go. Arrows whittled from animal bones tipped with a shard of crystal creates a resonating noise at the point of impact. Oh, he was clever. Well, he's an astrologer, high intelligence. That's cool. So he would just shoot these off to just stay low key. It's pretty awesome. How many of these do I have? Oh, I have a fuck ton of these. It's just cracked crystal and bone. Okay, crystal dart. I didn't know you could craft those. It's just cracked crystal. How many do I have? Oh, fuck yeah, I want to equip these. Long ago, it is said that a golem crafter employed a similar crystal tool. Golem crafter. Well, if an astrologer is using them, he was probably an astrologer. I'm gonna equip those. I'm gonna start trying more items. Throw to inflict damage with anti-dragon effect. Dude, on what's his face coming up? Throw fanned out knives. Round piece of rock shaped by the water's current. Found on the ground at places like riverbanks, it breaks easily, owing to extensive cracking. What would cause it to crack? Earthquakes? The desperate ones who scavenge for these shards dub themselves star callers, because they literally call star beings through portals. Shard of rock found in the wake of a meteorite strike. It is imbued with a particularly weighty magic. It's surprising we don't find any of these guys in Farum. Or do we? I know I found some in Limgrave. Okay. Gotta remember I have crystal darts and bewitching branches, and for that dragon. Okay. Alright. What are we doing here? What? Oh, shit. Sheesh. That was a tricky little clever spot. More flowers that lead you places. I want to use a different weapon. I swear it sounds like why I oughta. Oh, hello. Dude, this weapon is fucking cool as shit. So fucking cool. This thing is insanely awesome. I really should have kept Mantle of Thorns. It was really cool being able to stun people with that dodge. That is so fucking sick. Oh my god, this is my fucking new favorite weapon. I have to make a fucking fitting outfit for this. Honestly, I want something with a cape, I think. Oh, Bloodhound. I need to put the cape back on. Bloodhound is perfect. Oh wait, I can go super heavy because the claw hides it. And then my barefoot. Oh, fuck yeah. I need to put the cape on. Fucking sick. Oh my god, it's so cool. Yes, yes. Become wolf. I don't think I actually have it. Oh, I can't believe this is the first time I've never been in that cave. Evidence that the wearer was driven from town. burgundy pointed hood, attire of the wise sages who were deemed heretical. Wise sages. Sages was coming up today about something. Oh shit! It looks a whole lot like fucking the Fire Knights. Evidence that the wearer was driven from town. Attire of the wise sages. It doesn't say anything unique. Huh. Oh. They're all the same. Thick red. So yeah, we know of Gowry and we know of who was it? Uh Gowry and oh, the flail. Garrus and Gowry. Very similar names. Wonder if that's a coincidence. Wonder if Gowry was Garrus. No, I don't know. But also, so Gowry is tied to Celians, and Celians are tied to Carians. Let's see. A necromancer, huh? He uses this, and I wonder what staff he uses. Let's see. Which staff old Garrus uses? Garrus. Elden Ring. Ah, thank you. Ah, thank you. What the fuck? He uses Prince of Death staff. Okay, so both Garrus and Gowry are tied to the Eternal Cities. And they're both wise sages. What? A secret boss in Sage's Cave. And there's a Black Knife assassin. Where did I just get this armor, dude? It was in that cave, right? What is it called? Sage robe? Yeah. Sage robe. Elden bling. It is found. Yep, Stillwater Cave. Melania. Gowry. Garrus. And this guy. Who is this guy? Gowrus. Gowry can die, and it doesn't matter. So I wonder if he died in here, or if this is some other sage. Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. Do I not have the wolf helmet though? That would work. Oh shit, that's actually super fucking cool. Honestly, that's really fucking dope. Oh shit, that's fucking dope. Uh, Also pretty dope. I should just give him gigantic arms. That looks fun. I bet veterans. It's supposed to be wolf fur, but it really does come off as wings or feathers. But yeah, that's a weird design choice for like why are you using ribbons of wolf fur? It looks more like feathers. Honestly, really dope look. I kind of like the one-handed moveset better. Just that stomp is so quick. That's fucking so cool. And then I could use beast incantations on my... Oh my god. It's fucking awesome. That one looks good too. Oh, dude. It's not that cool, but it is the Blythe build if I had that helmet. I really need to get that fucking helmet. I cannot believe I don't have that. Ain't that about a bitch? Well, damn. Damn, mule. Go different direction with the beastness. Yeah, it's pretty gay, to be honest. Pretty gay. The lion is where it's at. Oh shit, I could go bear. Barehanded. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, that looks nice. Like. Whoop, whoop, hey, up. Oh, that might be the play, to be honest. Get a cape. That's pretty nice. Huh. Huh. Oh, you get it on that one. God, that looks good. Honestly, so does that. Oh, that's a perfect armor. Duh. It's the one that goes with it. Fucking sick. Fucking sick. Okay. Oh, I didn't know it goes all the way up. so pretty. All the animals, bird noise. And then just up ahead is like those who live in death. Why? Those who live in death near... Ooh. I wonder if he's darker than we think too. Like Selen is. Primeval sorcerers might tend towards darkness. Were those leading me anywhere, or probably down to the fort, or whatever you call that thing? Encampment. Embankment. Yeah, that's where it's leading. Got everything, right? I didn't feel like I got anything good from here. Brewery, and then I've been all the way through here, I believe. And guess I can keep going north. There's Spirit Spring there. Or somebody said that's really interesting. Maybe I will go there. So was Melania sent down here just to clean rot? Or was it to like... Oh, she was putting Godric in his place. He was somehow worse than he is now. Getting a view of like Mikola just taking control. It's the coolest fucking shit. God, it's so dope. This is the coolest weapon they added in the DLC that I have never tried. Bring it on. You're alone, buddy. So there's supposed to be a secret floor here? Oh. Give me one tick. Alright, it would appear I have to go. So then I'm going to find this hole in the floor. And for some reason, Shabriri has left his traces here. Here-y. Isn't that strange? It's just an eye, just chilling there. Ooh. Completely different depiction of the two fingers. I wonder if this is old art or why they chose to do it and depict it as like a chromosome almost. Fingers cannot speak, yet these were eloquent. Persistently did they wriggle, spelling out mysteries in the air. Thus did we gain the words of our faith. They do speak in a language of light, We know the coded cipher and all of that. What's interesting though is that. No wonder people think this is the Three Fingers. That's very interesting. Notably, there's still people in that. Or maybe they're not people. They don't look exactly the same as the people depicted there. Maybe it is depicting the demi-humans. I forget what they're called, the blood guys. Outer god that raises arcane. No, it's almost certainly Mother of Truth. The clan had suffered such torment that the horrible thing was taken as an object of worship. The clan who lost everything in the great fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. So they saw in their ancestor not holiness but darkness. Seeing the truth of the mother, perhaps. All right. That's going to be about it for this stream. Leaving off on a nice frenzied note. All right. Boink. Doop, doop, doop.